Hey guys, this is J Star Wars 360 here, giving you my thoughts on, not my thoughts, but my thoughts going into Hangover Part 3. Now, before I get started, I'm just going to share with you guys my thoughts on the first two films. The first one I saw, and I really liked it. I didn't think it was amazing. I didn't think it was the greatest comedy ever made or anything, but I did think it was pretty funny. It got a lot of laughs out of me. I love seeing all the hilarious stuff these guys cause, like the tooth, the tiger, the baby. It was just funny. When I heard they were making a sequel, I groaned because I immediately thought cash grab, and I didn't see it in theaters, but although I did eventually see it, but it was like I just had my wisdom teeth pulled out, and there was, like, nothing else on, so I saw Hangover 2 was on, so I was like, hey, I bet might as well watch it, nothing else going on, and it wasn't terrible, but it was just really, it was just, it was like the same thing as the first movie. I mean, literally, some scenes would literally be most of the scenes in the movie were like just echoing what the first movie did. Except this, it wasn't funny at all. It was just, same story, just nowhere near as funny. Which was disappointing, because I mean, on one end, it's lazy to use the same story, but I thought at least maybe you could just come up with funny jokes, but they didn't. So, Hangover 3, my thoughts on it. First off, I'm not looking forward to. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not looking forward to it. I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to see Hangover 3, if that makes any sense. Like, if I see it, it's gonna be so I can finish up the Hangover movies, not because I'm a Hangover fan. Like, maybe I'll see it in theaters, but unlikely. We have much bigger movies coming out, like Star Trek and Man of Steel, which look awesome. But those are talks for other videos. Anyway, so why am I not looking forward to Hangover Part 3? Well, again, I just don't think they're gonna recapture the humor of the first one. Like, I just feel like they're making these sequels just to make money. And now, but money, so that's why I'm not looking forward to it. But to be fair, I mean, there is some stuff I'm looking forward to. Like, I don't think it's gonna be as bad as the first one, as the second one. I think it's gonna fall in the middle. It's not gonna be as bad as the second one, but I don't think it's gonna be as funny as the first one. Now, when I went to see Iron Man 3, they did show a trailer for Hangover 3, and it looked okay. I mean, it looks like this movie they're going to have an original story, which, again, fixes my problem with Hangover 2, which is that it was basically the same plot as the first movie. And I did laugh a couple times during this movie, and Hangover 2, I don't remember laughing at all. So, in that regard, I think it's going to fix the problem. I'm going to be a bit more interested in what's going on, and it will get some laughs. I mean, I don't think it's going to make me laugh as much as I did with the first one, but it won't fail to make me laugh as much as the second one. So, yeah. But again, I'm not going to go out of my way to see this. I mean, it doesn't look like anything amazing. I'll see it eventually, but again, not going crazy over it again. I'm just going to see it just so I can finish up the Hangovers. Which, by the way, I'm really glad this is it. This is the third one, and then they're done. Because these movies are just... You had something with the first one. You should have left it at that. Actually, no, I have a better idea. There's a quote I've heard somewhere. Some actors just don't know when to take a bow. You had a good movie. Rather than just walk away, you had to come back and do an encore, and again. So yeah. As for how it'll do financially, I think it's gonna do well. It's The Hangover. I mean, people were dumb enough to go see the second one, even though it just screamed rehash. But I don't know. It might do a bit better. It might make more money. It might make less money because people aren't going to be as suckered in this time. But I don't think it'll bomb. And I'm predicting it'll make let me bring up Box Office Mojo. Let me see how they're doing. See how Hangover's doing. I should really have this prepared, but I'm still new at these. Hangover 1. It made 277 domestically, 190 million foreignly, total of 467. Hangover 2. So, if I were to guess, if it follows the sequel tradition of bringing in more and more people, it should make about 600, but if people are getting tired of the movies, which hopefully they are, it'll make like 300, 400, and hopefully that'll convince them to actually keep up with their promise of ending, because I've seen movies before where they say it's the last one, and then they don't. We've seen it with Star Wars, said the third one's going to complete the saga, but we got another one. Shrek, we got the 4 Shrek movies. Shrek 4 was going to end it, and then we got Puss in Boots. So I quite honestly, I think we're probably going to get, if this movie does really well, like makes money, I feel like we're going to get another Hangover movie, probably a spin-off of like the bearded guy. I can't remember his name right now, but yeah. So overall, so to sum up, here's my thoughts. First one really like, 7 out of 10. Second one, 5 out of 10. Third one, it's going to fall in the middle. It's going to get a 6. It's going to be a bit more interested in what's going on. It's going to get some laughs, but it's not going to make me laugh as hard as the first one. It's not going to be as lame and forgettable as the second one. And hopefully after this, they'll wrap it up. And I think it'll do all right. I think it'll do good financially. So yeah, those are my thoughts on The Hangover. Leave your thoughts below. Do you agree? Disagree? And whenever I see it, I'll put out a review. Again, don't expect me to go rushing out to see it, because I'm not a big Hangover. I'll remove. I gotta prioritize the movies I'm hyped about. But I will see it eventually, just not right away. Okay, this is JStarWars360, signing off.